Hello everyone, and welcome to another one of Fitzy's Tech Tips of the Week. This week's topic is creating assignments in Google Classroom. So as you know, at the bottom right hand side of the screen, if you click on that, and there is one called Create Assignment. If I click on that, it's going to bring up this dialog box and it's going to ask you for the title of your assignment. I'm going to say number 1, although you would have a name for it. And you get to choose which Google Classroom you want to put the assignment in. I have several here, but I'm just going to put it in my test classroom for now. You can put it in more than one. You can select 2 at a time, but I'm not going to do that. And you can select specific students that you want to add this assignment for. So if you want to do some differentiated instruction and give different students different assignments, this is where you would do that. I don't have any students in this class at the moment, so it just says all students. That is the default box that's going to come up for you. Automatically when you add an assignment, it's going to default to all of your students, but if you don't like that, then you can just drop down and click the students that you want, and only those students will see it on their stream. Okay, you have the option of putting a due date in here by using the calendar. So let's say I want this due by December 14th. That's going to go ahead and add it to your classroom calendar so students will see that due date. And again, we were talking about folders. This is where you would put our topics here on the left hand side. I have no topic set up, but if I did, let's say I had math and language and social studies and science set up, then I would be able to choose which folder, in essence, they call them topics, to put it in. And you can add any type of file. You can go to your Google Drive and add a file. You can add a YouTube video or add a link to anything in here. And there's an option here to put all the instructions you want. Most often though, I would think that you would have the instructions in the assignment that you are putting in the class. Once you're done, hit assign, and there you go. There's one thing I do want to show you though before. I should have showed you while I was in there, but when you create an assignment, that assign button, I'm just going to put a fake one in here, right beside that gives you the option of scheduling it for a later date or saving it as a draft, and then you can go ahead and click on that draft when you're ready to post it. Sometimes you don't want students to have access to the work ahead of time because they might get anxious and go ahead and start it, and you want to maybe have a dialogue with them and talk about the assignment. So you have the option there to assign it at a later date or schedule it for later. Okay, once your assignment is successfully posted, all the students will see it here, and this is different from when you add an announcement. Now this is going to give you the ability to track who has done the assignment, who has not done the assignment. So if I go and click on this, it's going to bring me up to a new screen that's going to list all of your students down the side. I should actually probably find one so you could actually see this. I'm going to go into somebody else's classroom here. Mr. Plesko, let's see if he doesn't mind. Let's find one of his assignments. Let's go into reading. Let's see if there's any reading. There we go. So in his classroom, he has this assignment that he's posted. And if I click on that, you can see the students' names in here who have submitted the work. And you can just go ahead and click on it. In here, you can go ahead and add grades to the assignment once you've done marking it. And you can change the point value. Right now the points are 100 points, but you can change that to out of 10, out of 50, whatever it is. Once you've done marking all of your students and adding a grade here, you must remember to return it. There's a button up here to return it, and that's how they're going to go ahead and see what mark and comments you would have put in their assignment. That's all for today. Hope that helped, and talk to you soon.